Hello everybody, today we will try to see SQL injection union attack finding the column containing the text. This lab contains a SQL injection vulnerability in the product category filter. This is important. The results from the query are written in the application's response. So you can use a union attack to retrieve the data from other tables. To construct such an attack, you first need to determine the number of columns written by the query. You can do this using the technique you learned in the previous lab. The next step is to identify a column that is compatible with string data. Alright. Now we have also opened the previous lab for a reference. The lab will provide a random value that you need to make appear within the query results. To solve the lab, perform SQL injection union attack that returns an additional row containing the value provided. This technique helps you determine which columns are compatible with the string data. Scroll down, click on Access the Lab. Now, what we can see here, we have arrived at a website, and here we can see make the database retrieve the string, and we have our refine your search. Here we have gifts. Now, what we can see in the URL, we have gifts here. I'll enter a SQL character single quote to check what is the response. Click on enter. We have got internal server error. Alright. Now I'll go to Burp Suite. Scroll down and we'll click on gifts. I'll send this to the repeater. We've got a 200 OK response. I'll click on send. We've got a 200 OK response. I'll again write the same SQL character and click on send. I'll minimize this. I'll go to the lab once again. And what we can see is you can use a union attack to retrieve the data from other tables. Alright. The first step of such an attack is to determine the number of columns that are being written by the query. Right? That was our first step. So what are we going to do? I'm here. I use the query union select null 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 and double dash. I'll select all and control U for my, what do you say, URL encoding and click on send. We have got a 200 OK response. What does that mean? We have 3 columns. Now let's try for the fourth one. Let's say null. What happens after this? Internal server error. Alright. Now what is the second step? The next step is to identify a column that is compatible with the string data. For that, what are we going to do? Let's say I'll delete this and I'll have a string data type here, or else we will delete this entire thing and write again because I'm not aware of the union encoding thing here. Control U, send 500 internal server error. Alright. Null. Null. Alright. I'll try with this. I'm trying randomly first. Still, we have internal server error. Oh, why so? Alright, I'll delete this entire thing and write the query again. What is the query we need to write? Scroll down, I'll go to solutions. I'll copy this. I'll paste it here. And instead of A, B, C, D, E, F, I'll minimize this. I have the string given. I thought it works for random strings, so I thought of trying it for that. I'll delete this. I'll paste it here. We have got 500 internal server error. What does that tell? It tells that this is not right for column 1. I'll delete this. Null. I'll paste it here. I'll click on send. We still have got 500 internal server error. No worries. I'll delete this from here. We still have 500 internal server error. What is the reason? Alright, what have we done with this? Why do we have this two times? I think now we will read correctly. We have got the 200 okay response. What was wrong? I had another single code which was not needed. Now I'll go to Chrome. Congratulations, you have solved the lab. I hope this is clear. See you in the next video. Bye.